And I think for my final video, I want to talk about a digital currency. Crypto or not crypto? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Digital currency. Have the right to lose control. Don't let go. That's what me and Frank say sometimes when he calls me at my desk. Hey man, what are we doing for lunch? What do you want to eat? I always say, what you want to eat? You know, because that's how the boys play around. Zero Hedge. Will Estonia be the first country to issue its own digital currency? That doesn't necessarily mean crypto now, does it? But let's find out together. Nearly 3 years after Estonia introduced its e-residency program, becoming the first country on Earth to allow foreigners to become digital citizens, the tiny Baltic Republic is considering another proposal that would further cement its reputation as a digital pioneer, becoming the first country to launch its own initial coin offering. Bingo! Tell me again why these cryptocurrencies are going away. It's a bubble. Look, if this is really a bubble, that's okay. That's fine. I done made a few great moves. My people, my peeps, my subscribers, many of you made some great moves right along with me. We're sitting here looking at our portfolios, or maybe you're looking at your bank account because maybe you flipped some and got out and got your cash, and you're pretty damn happy. And you can say, just like I can, if it was a bubble, I already got mine. I'm good. But I think there's a whole lot more to come, which is why I still got a bunch of other cryptos, and I'm doing these videos all the time now to tell other people about it, how to do it, etc. Yes, you know, I've got my playlist now, which I don't know if it actually has a title other than the date that it happened, but I do have a playlist that I update whenever I do a video of like how to do this or how to flip that into that one, that kind of thing. And it's got several good videos, you know, for the newbies. Several good how-tos. Again, I don't know if well, just in case, I mean, wouldn't hurt for me to go take a little peek, just in case I did give it a name, and I can just have you search for it right now in case anyone happens to want to know. Scroll way down. Cryptocurrency news, nope. Okay. It is titled Cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Dash. You search for that, I think the playlist may come up. I'm going to click on it. Cryptocurrencies. Search. Yeah, actually, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Dash, Web, Bot. If you ever want to refer back to some videos that I've done and show people how to do stuff. That's all. And I go through very detailed, and some of them are quite long videos because I want to show the newbies specifically, click on this, then do that, you know what I mean? Why? Because I'm that dude. I want to help everybody I can. Nearly 3 years after Estonia introduced, again, whatever, it's now going to launch its own ICO, initial coin offering. In a Medium post published Tuesday, Kaspar Korjus, managing director of Estonia's e-residency program, explained how such a virtual token, which he has tentatively named Estcoin, would function as a new type of investment, allowing investors a pure play investment in its development. In this case, the money raised from the IPO, which I think he meant to say ICO, would be administered by a public-private trust and used to improve the country's already formidable digital infrastructure. So now my question is, right before I even continue, a country is now doing an ICO. I understand it's a small little Estonia, but is this one going to be an epic move or not? Right? Because other companies are making these things, doing the ICOs for, you know, product that's, you know, it's going to do something on the blockchain. This is essentially what they're saying. This is really just an IPO. We just need some money to invest in infrastructure and whatnot. In this case, digitalized stuff. Doesn't mean it won't, you know, again, to be the first country, that might be an ICO that turns into something good. Who knows? You know, I don't know. Can't really comment on that. You know, are you going to get in it? I don't know yet, to be honest with you. This is brand new to me, this one. Depending on how quickly the country follows through with this proposal, assuming they do pursue it, Estonia would become the first country to publicly launch a digital currency. The Chinese are developing a prototype called China Coin, or digital RMB, but central bank authorities say it would be another 10 years before it's finished and launched. So speaking on that note, since China has its own China Coin, or digital RMB for the renminbi that their currency is, what about that ACC chain coin? I thought that the little 23-year-old CEO of it, you know, how was in with the IMF and they're going to create the SDR back. As I just fake threw up all over the place. China, what are you doing? You guys got a company in your own country. They've already got it set, man. Did you see this? The array for the different currencies in the AC chain coin? Oh, never mind. We've got China Coin and digital RMB, a central bank of China's coin who's going to be managing that. You mean the IMF's not going to work with this little, again, what looks like a 23-year-old kid who started this thing? Chinese kid? Yeah, okay. Now, I'm not going to get all Andy Hoffman on Lynette Zhang, but when he was on SGT's show the other day, boy, he was amped up. And I'll be honest, I didn't disagree with anything he said. But I don't want to beat a dead horse. But when this thing comes out, the Chinese are developing a prototype of their own coin called China Coin, or digital RMB, but central bank authorities there say it could be another 10 years before it's finished and launched. 10 years, you say? You guys got the AC chain coin. Why don't you just use that? Told you before, I'll tell you again. It was nonsense. That woman had no idea what she's talking about when it comes to cryptos. Andy Hoffman said the same thing. Numerous others have said the same thing. Cliff, Bix, plenty of other people. I tried to make a very simple comment on her channel, on the video. Hey, I'm not beating a dead horse. Someone said something to me, so I kind of replied. Look, I had an IMF response email. We don't know what the hell this is. It's not us. Comment deleted. Come on. Really? Anyways, as this guy, Corjus, explains, Estonia would have a clear advantage in launching a digital token because of its advanced digital infrastructure and its e-residency program. No other country has come close to developing both the technological and legal frameworks that would enable them to introduce and securely manage tradable crypto assets globally. But AC chain, I thought, what? Crap out of here. Borju said the idea was workshopped with input from Ethereum creator Vitalik Buterin. Borju says envisions the EST coin as a new way to directly invest in a country's future rather than buying stocks, bonds, or businesses. Ethereum founder Vitalik, or some of his people call him Vital. If you're down with him and you're in you're in his club, you just call him Vital Buterin. Actually, I don't really know that. Has a keen interest in Estonia's development as a digital nation and has provided valuable feedback for the EST coin proposal. He believes EST coins could be used to incentivize investors to support the success of a country in a way that is not currently possible through existing means of raising international finance. This coin's looking good already, folks. Okay, my ears are a little bit perked up. An ICO with the e-residency ecosystem would create a strong incentive alignment between e-residents and this fund. And beyond, the economic aspect makes the e-residents feel like more of a community since there are more things they can do together, says Buterin. The coins would give investors a bigger stake in the future of our country, Corjus said, something that he hopes would help Estonia crowdsource ideas to improve its digital infrastructure. Again, this is going to be, the truth. What were those three phases again, JSNIP4, you always talk about? The truth. Yeah, the truth goes through three phases. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently opposed. Third, it becomes common knowledge. Cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology is here to stay. It's the future. It is coming to, it will come to a point where, again, Phase 3, it's common knowledge. Your kids or your kids' kids, forget about it. They'll be born right into it. Grandpa, look at the new wallet app I got. Son, Junior, let me tell you a little story. You know Grandpa J Snip? Been around a long time. You know, I'm getting old these days. Yeah, Grandpa, tell us a story. Well, listen. The reason your mom's, my daughter's, house is paid for, and her, you know, your aunt, her sister, and her sister is paid for, and the house that you come visit us out that we bought all those years ago that I still have, the same house here I'm talking about, make pretend, is because of those things, those blockchain technology, crypto. I was one of the, you know, pioneers, so to speak, with a whole bunch of other people that followed me on YouTube, and I took a beating. I took a beating by the comments, and I've got people who come in the second I post a video, within seconds, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. And when I would talk about anything Bitcoin or crypto related, they would come in droves, not 30 or 40 normal thumb down like I always get, but 80, 90, 100, 150. Why, Grandpa? Why would people do that? Well, son or daughter, they just don't know. They didn't know. People are very reluctant to change. It's hard to embrace change. But some of us understand that certain change comes and you have no choice but to embrace it and do something with it, or it will steamroll you. And Grandpa Joe wasn't about to let his whole family and you guys who weren't even born yet. I was thinking about when my kids had kids, before we even knew who they were going to be marrying. They were just kids themselves. 10, 11 years old, 8 years old. And we had the foresight. We had the foresight to look at this stuff and get into it. Take a chance. Because if you don't take a chance in life, you'll never know the outcome. See, Grandpa Joe had to move to Tennessee one time for about 6 months. And if he didn't do that, he would have been pestering Grandma Evelyn to go. So she gave in. We went up there with his boss, started a little restaurant. It didn't end up working out, the whole thing, the whole trip, everything. We came back. But I had to have that experience. I had to do it. Because if I didn't do it, I would have never have known. And I would have wondered, how would it have been? What if I would have stayed there? What if we would have raised the family there? And for that reason, we had to go. So it was a lesson learned. But the crypto stuff, same situation. I got to get in. I got to see what this stuff's about. And then I started telling my subscribers about it. And let me read, you know, as if I had, you know, 30, 40-year-old emails. Let me show you these old emails I got from some of these people that I helped get into cryptos. I had no idea what they were doing or how to do it, and I helped them do it through my videos. And here's some of the stories. Look at how much money this guy made. Look at how much this lady did. She paid off her kids' houses. Look at this one. Isn't that wonderful? Grandpa, you're the man. No, you don't have to give me credit, young buck. You don't have to give me credit. I'm just glad to say I was a pioneer during an epic time. No matter which way these things ultimately go. But again, Estonia now, country, let's go ahead and get on blockchain. There's a reason why old J Snip 4 got a 6-foot by 3-foot sign put on his man cave, or crypto cave, I'm going to call it now. That is the official name of the crypto cave. That says blockchain inside, like the similar to the Intel logo. Because I have that an idea that that sign's going to be staying for a really, really, really long time, like forever, unless it gets so damaged that I got to print another one, and then I'll take it down and put the other one up. So before I came out here, the neighbor kids had finally come over yesterday, well, which actually 2 days ago, and then they came back the next day, which is tonight. And the older kid, who I think is 13, this young man, you know, boy or whatever, was chatting with me a little bit. Oh, I heard, yeah, I found your YouTube channel. My wife or kid, someone told him, I saw your YouTube channel. And what kind of stuff do you like talk about? I'm like, well, just kind of like news. And I was like, you ever hear of blockchain, you know, Bitcoin? Yeah, I've heard of that stuff. I said, did you see my new sign out there? He goes, no, I didn't see it. I said, yeah, you'll see it. I said, it's going to be the future. I talk about that. Blockchain stuff, that kind of technology. I talk about newsworthy things like that. He was like, what about gaming? Do you want to do any gaming? I used to. Not so much these days. only got time to really do the videos and then spend some time with the family. I don't have time to do gaming, create a second channel and do gaming on that. I'd never leave the freaking crypto cave. I'd be here forever. I'd go out there. Who the hell is this living in my house? Freaking trespassers. Oh, damn, that's my family. Oh, snap. Sorry about that. I haven't been up here in a coon's age. But, yeah, so, you know, it's funny. I was talking to this kid, and he's already heard about it, and he's gonna hear a lot more about it being my neighbor, you know, playing with my kids. So, anyways, again, it's by the time that kid and my kids, you know, become adults, this should be like common stuff. Everyone's got blockchain technology. Oh, hey, you guys got the Pillar wallet? Of course. Did you know my dad? You know, I can see my kids. My dad helped get that thing pushed out to his YouTube channel. Oh, stop! You're lying. No, seriously, my dad. Look him up. You know how kids are. You can see it. No, my dad really did. Pillar. You know, or you know some other ones. Who knows? Oh, Omi's Go. He pushed out one too. You know, the other day. Whatever. I'm not trying to get credit. I'm just, you know, this is how that kind of stuff can go. You start out, you're a pioneer in something. I'm glad that I had the YouTube channel to get this in front of you. How many of you are glad that I started talking about this? And I know the ones who ain't, because you still ain't involved and you're still talking crap while we are making money hand over fist without you. And I'm trying desperately, get in. I don't care if you believe it or not. Get the hell in and make some money and get out if you don't like it. No, I'd rather come here and give you thumbs down and yell at you. Okay. To each his own. Have at it. But the rest of you who are getting in, you don't have to say anything. I already know. I get your emails. I see your comments. I'm just as psyched up as you are. I freaking love it. And I know you guys do too. So anyways, this is another one of those things. A country is now getting into blockchain. It'll be the first. It'll go down in history as the first country to jump on it like that. Anyways, I'm done for the day. Take care. Cheerio.